Hello Namibia and welcome back to yet another edition of your favorite tourism broadcast. That is of course Tourismus Namibia. My name is Jemima Ndebele and I'll be your host as we explore relevant national tourism topics, travel to different destinations and get to the point of relevant national matters. Do stay tuned for topics.
Say goodbye summer and hello savings with WB. Buy 2 liters Sunpick cooking oil for $64.99. 5 kg Sugar King white sugar for $87.99. 2 kg Nam milk or Myre for only $43.99 each. Huggies Dry Comfort jumbo packs for $199.99 each. And a pack of 8 one-ply Twin Saver toilet rolls for $42.99. Stay updated with the latest deals and more at www.voermanbrock.com.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
First up in topics, we will be discussing the upcoming Africa Youth in Tourism Innovation Summit set to take place in Namibia later this month. Namibia is gearing up to welcome over 500 youth and women in tourism from across Africa for the 2024 Africa Youth in Tourism Innovation Summit. Scheduled from the 28th to the 31st of May in Windhoek, the summit will be hosted by the Namibia Ministry of Environment, Forestry and Tourism and promises to be a significant gathering in the tourism sector. Endorsed and supported by various organizations including the United Nations, World Tourism Organization, Africa Tourism Partners, BDO Namibia and Milvest, this year's Tourism Summit focuses on amplifying the voices of young women in travel, tourism, tech, entrepreneurs, hospitality and aviation professionals. This aims to address gender disparity and empower women in the tourism sector. The summit will also feature a ministerial roundtable with key speakers, including government officials from Namibia and representatives from AFTA Secretariat in Ghana. The session aims to raise awareness about equal opportunities and inspire solutions to gender inequality in the tourism sector. With speakers from Zimbabwe, South Africa, Mauritius, Kenya and Ghana, among others, the summit promises a diverse range of perspectives and experiences. Participants will engage in discussions, workshops, and networking opportunities to foster collaboration and innovation within the tourism industry. Our next topic will be the need for more studies on contrail impact. That is after the International Air Transport Association, also known as IATA, recently released a new report titled Aviation Contrails and Their Climate Effect, Tackling Uncertainties and Enabling Solutions. This then went on to discuss the need to deepen the understanding of aviation contrails, which is the white vapor trails often seen streaming behind aircraft flying at a high altitude, and the climatic impact. In summary, the report stated that aviation's environmental impact extends beyond CO2 emissions, encompassing non-CO2 effects like contrails and nitrogen oxides that contribute to global warming. According to the report, persistent contrails forming in ice supersaturated areas can evolve into cirrus clouds, reflecting sunlight during the day and trapping heat at night, ultimately warming the climate. However, uncertainties persist in predicting their formation and impact. The report stated that efforts to minimize contrail-induced warming are underway in the aviation community, comprising industry, governments, academia, and research bodies. Furthermore, current understanding acknowledges contrail complexity and gaps in scientific knowledge, particularly regarding formation and climate impact due to real-time atmospheric data. According to the report, advancements in humidity sensors on aircrafts are seen as pivotal for better contrail prediction, adding that ongoing research aims to enhance sensor technology for improved data collection and model validation. While progress has been made in understanding aviation's non-CO2 impacts, concerted efforts are needed to bridge scientific uncertainties and implement effective mitigation strategies. Finally, we will be taking a look at the Sandwich Harbour concession, as the Ministry of Environment, Forestry and Tourism in Namibia is currently holding a competitive tender to award a concession for managing Sandwich Harbour, a Ramsar-inscribed site. This concession aims to improve the management of the area due to environmental degradation and safety concerns caused by unguided tourists, illegal tours, and reckless driving. Currently, the site suffers from poorly maintained facilities, littering, and unauthorized vehicle use, which has led to environmental damage and accidents. The successful bidder will be responsible for maintaining the entrance gate to ensure only permit holders enter, operating a shuttle guide or guided service for self-driving tourists, and maintaining the ablution facilities, among other responsibilities. The ministry spokesperson Romeo Muyunda explained that the concession will address these challenges and improve revenue collection by reducing illegal tours and controlling unauthorized access. However, the tender has faced criticism from some who argue that it could benefit only one company, potentially making access to Sandwich Harbour more expensive and limiting competition. Muyunda dismissed these complaints, suggesting that they stem from companies wanting to maintain illegal practices and avoid regulation. He went on to emphasize that other tour operators would still have access to Sandwich Harbour and that the fees charged by the successful bidder would be kept reasonable. Namibia's current entrance fees for national parks are among the lowest in the region compared to neighboring countries like Zimbabwe, Zambia, Botswana, and others. Despite these low fees, Muyunda confirmed that the concession's pricing strategy would not negatively impact Namibia's competitiveness as a tourist destination. Additionally, the fees set by the concessionaire will not affect the overall tourism affordability in Namibia, ensuring that the Sandwich Harbour remains a safe and well-maintained site for tourists and operators. Do stay tuned for destinations as we take you on a tour around our beautiful country.
Introducing 061 Express, brought to you by Synergy in proud partnership with Windhoek Express. Here's your chance to make your voice heard to celebrate the businesses that make Windhoek exceptional. From your favorite coffee spot to the salon that always gets your style just right, it's time to shine a spotlight on the gems of our city. Over the next 8 weeks, it's your chance to vote for your favorites to recognize the best of the best. Nominations open on the 25th of April and close on the 5th of May. To nominate your favorite business, simply save this number, 085-785-6231, and WhatsApp #061Express or scan the QR code below and follow the on-screen instructions. By nominating your favorites, you're not only supporting local businesses, but you also stand a chance to win your share of 50,000 Namibian dollars in cash. The voting process will be the same as the nominations process, using the Synergy chatbot and the #061Express. Voting opens on June 5th and closes on June 23rd. Make sure to cast your votes for the best of the best. The winners will be announced on June 28th. 061Express, celebrating the heartbeat of Windhoek. Get ready to make your mark.
Windhoek, Keetmanshoop, Otjimuithe are all names by which the modern capital city of Namibia were known throughout its checkered, proud, and sometimes painful history. Interested visitors can enjoy a visit to the City of Windhoek Municipality's own Windhoek City Museum, located in the heart of town. Curator of the museum, Aaron Nambadi, is always happy to share the rich culture and show off the historic artifacts collected from the urban heartland of Namibia, where Windhoek has grown to sprawl over almost the entire Central Commerce region. Let's hear what the curator of the Windhoek City Museum, Aaron Nambadi, has to say.
My name is Aaron Nambadi, and I'm the curator of the Windhoek City Museum. We have been in business since 2020. We are a 8 gallery museum. We have 7 permanent and one temporary one. The seventh one is the one outside that gives us a bit information on our indigenous gardens, on indigenous plants. The museum house has been in existence since 1908. So you are standing on the original floors and everything. Most of it, we just made it habitable. So we have 7 exhibitions, like I have indicated, the permanent ones. One, we start with the pre and colonial history. And then we have our green space, that is the space that introduces our visitors to our plants, our snakes in the cities, and also different kind of flora and fauna. We also have beautiful exhibition about the birds. And then we have one audio-visual one where we introduce our visitors to old pictures and old audio materials. For example, we also have good interviews that were conducted by people that were forcibly removed from what is now known as Auckland Park to Katukura in the early 60s. And then we have an exhibition on Windhoek today that also gives us a bit of background about how Windhoek is administered politically and also at our local authority level. And then we'll skip the temporary exhibition because we have this exhibition that we are looking at here that is known as Omtete of Aholo. In a nutshell, it's a temporary exhibition that speaks about young people that went on contract from what is currently known as Ovamboland and Kavangoland, and they crossed over to come to what is currently known as the urban spaces, the urban land. So young people went on contract from 3 to 18 months. So this exhibition basically talks about that, and then also talks about the social impact of contract labor, especially on women and men, because mind you had to go and be an absent father for 18 months because you are on contract. So how that affected the kids, the mothers, and the parents in general.
Thank you. Just briefly tell us about the opening hours, please.
The opening hours, we open Monday to Friday from 8 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Certainly is a beautiful establishment. Next up, we will be going all the way down south as we visit the Birds Mansion Hotel, situated in the heart of Keetmanshoop. The manager, Johanna Shipopieni, talks about the upgrades at the hotel. Let's hear what she has to say.
Johanna, why do I have to stay at Birds Mansions when I visit Keetmanshoop? What is so special about Birds Mansions?
Thank you for the opportunity. You have to stay at Birds Mansion Hotel in Keetmanshoop because Birds Mansion, it offers quality services, customer services. We do have beautiful rooms, and we have a lot of beautiful and attracting stuff where you can be watch out and look out. And for this moment, I can brief out our Birds Mansion, what we offer normally. We do have, we can offer also conference facilities. If you would like to have a meeting with your company, you might make a booking with us, and we can accommodate you. And we do have also a lovely coffee shop. We opened in a couple of months, that is serving a homemade snacks, and we sell cappuccino and all that slow town coffees. Okay, that's all. And we do have, on our restaurant, we do have a la carte menu where you can choose what you would like to have or to eat that night. And our accommodation is bed and breakfast included, and we offer buffet breakfast. And if you would like to book with us, you can Google it www.beds accommodation, or you can give us a call.
Johanna, the rooms are really beautiful. You said that you renovated the rooms recently.
Yes, we do renovated a couple months ago. We are trying to come and to bring our standard rooms at a level. That is, that is our, that is our willing, but we are coming there.
Having taken a look at that beautiful establishment, we will now be headed into our next segment, that is, of course, To the Point.
E-ticket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Stay tuned. Mia Jacobus, chairperson of the Keetmanshoop Youth Initiative, will be sharing plans of the Keetmanshoop Youth Initiative to change their name to a more encompassing one, such as the Karas Youth Initiative, as well as highlights some of their successful projects and partnerships. Do stay tuned.
I'm Mia Jacobus, the co-director of Keetmanshoop Youth Initiative. Keetmanshoop Youth Initiative is a youth group with young adults, employed, unemployed, who got together to fight social ills in our region. We were established in 2016, registered in 2017 as an NGO, non-profitable NGO. we run our organization based on donations, usually, or out of our own pockets. The reason we started KYI was to fight social ills in our region. Our name was chosen by, or we created the name Keetmanshoop Youth Initiative because we started in Keetmanshoop, but due to the fact that we touched all the Karas regions, we want to change our name to Karas Youth Initiative.
What strategic partnerships do you have in place for the success of KYI?
Okay, we currently have the German partnership that we are busy running. We started the contract, but we're not yet done with it. We're in the process. We have a small partnership that we created with Kaya Somandla and Klein Karas. I think it's something like $6 billion solar plant project that we initiated with Klein Karas and Kaya Somandla. That is currently the biggest we have on our platform for now.
What projects have you guys worked on up until this point?
Okay, we donated a house in Gruno to a widow that lost everything. While in the process of losing her husband, she lost everything. Then we have yearly projects like the Winter Drive, Back to School project. Winter Drive, we usually just give blankets to old age people. The Back to School project, a yearly project, we select 100 kids from different schools in our region. Then we donate school shoes, uniform and stationery. We have the Donator Pad project, whereby we donate pads to 200 youth, ladies, school-going children for 12 months. So each youth member gets 12 packs of pads. We usually do the old age soup project at church, and then we do loose other projects that pops up during the year.
What projects are currently in the pipeline for KYI?
Okay, we currently have a project with the Germans from Klein Magnum. We're busy developing or upgrading our Ellis Park in Zeeplachte, Keetmanshoop. The reason we are doing that because we believe in childhood development, and every child needs to have a playground, needs to have a youth or enjoyful childhood life. So we want to revive the whole playground for each child to have the experience of going to a playground during their childhood development.
And with that, we have come to the end of yet another insightful and adventurous episode of your favorite tourism broadcast. That is, of course, Tourismus Namibia. From me, Jemima Ndebele, it is, of course, goodbye. Until then, stay adventurous.